Thank you guys for tuning in. You watching JFK'S Way, man. I'm him. I'm JFK, man. So JFK'S Way is similar to Carlito's Way. If you never seen the movie, it's fine. You're not going to get it anyway. But listen, if you guys are familiar with me, great. I'm a collector, man. I show you guys some fly fitteds majority of the time. Being that fitteds are one of the top of the market things right now. Certain hats are going for hundreds of dollars a piece. And I'll also show you guys some really cool comics and some amazingly great, super fly artwork when I'm not showing you fitteds. So today, I'm not showing you fitteds, but let's get straight into something else that I'm into, man. I'm gonna show you guys some great covers, some great artwork. So let's jump straight into this one. You guys see what I'm doing here today, man. I do this often, man. Sometimes I'll show you guys my garments. You guys understand what I got going on. But today, we're gonna jump straight into this with this right here. The Last Annihilation is a mini-series that's jumped off a few times. Silver Surfer had his own, a few other characters as well. But this one right here is, as you guys see, Wakanda. Now right here, you guys know, I had to pick this up. Man. As soon as you seen the title, if you didn't see it before, you was like, yeah, I know he got this one. Of course I did. But this is the only variant cover that they did for this book. So naturally, I had to pick this up. The hues, the color shades, the scheme, that's pretty much really what got me. The artwork, I'm not too much of a fan of. But the shades, nonetheless, it being The Last Annihilation, Wakanda, I kind of had to pick that up. You know I had to pick that up, right? So the next book right here, this character right here that they're actually celebrating on this cover is rumored to possibly be in the next film in Wakanda. So in comics, he's been there. He's helped Black Panther out. But this right here, they are celebrating 10 years of Miles Morales. So as you guys can see right here, this is actually not a Spider-Man or Miles Morales book at all. This is a Black Widow book. You guys can see right up here, this is issue 11. And right up under that, it shows you 10 years, which means they're celebrating 10 years of Miles Morales. Now, looking at this suit, you know, I love this suit, man. It's super fly. It's clean. It's white, red, got a little bit of black to it. I said, yo, this is a fly outfit. So if you're familiar with the game and you played the Miles Morales Spider-Man game at all, this suit is actually in the game. So I believe what they're doing is each cover that they're showing you, showing the character, and they're changing his outfit for each outfit that was in the game. Don't quote me on that. But looking at these colors, looking at the shades, you see, you know why I had to get it, man. Just a brilliant cover, really well done. Miles Morales, of course, stands out, and we can keep that trend going. Speaking of which, the next one, this is also a 10-year anniversary tribute to a guy I actually didn't like at first. I didn't even like Miles Morales at first, and look how far he's come. 10 years later, boom, Miles Morales right here, 10 years. Iron Man issue 12 variant. Now this right here, this cover is pretty cool, man. It's pretty neat. If you can't tell right there, he's actually behind turntables. You see he got his hands up. He's DJing, man. He about to mix it up for y'all. He about to get busy. And now the suit he's wearing actually lights up. It's kind of like an 80s, 90s kind of theme suit, of course. He got the headphones on. He got the jacket on. It's a really cool outfit. It's actually one of my favorite outfits in the game. So, but yeah, man, definitely an 80s, 90s feel. As you see, like I said, he is about to DJ. He about to mix it up for everybody, man. So that's Iron Man issue 12. And this next book I'm going to get into, Lord, how do I get through this? The next one, you know, we all hear things or people say certain things you may or may not agree with sometime, right? Politicians, they do it all the time. Even the president himself, you know. So I do not prefer DC books, but certain stuff, just like certain women, certain situations, it's pretty much undeniable. So right now, this cover right here, this is from a man who's actually been banned from Marvel, from doing any work or anything over at Marvel. But hey, sometimes you just gotta keep the truck going, and I gotta be honest, he killed this cover. He absolutely killed this cover. So is this stolen artwork? I do not know, but this is a cover from the artist Francisco Martina. Who's actually, like I said, been banned from Marvel, from doing any work with Marvel at all, due to, you know, the accusations and the actual physical proof that's been brought forth that he has stolen other artists' artwork and just made renditions for his own, without crediting the artist at all. Actually, like presenting it as complete new artwork, as if it was his, and he's actually stolen art and changed it around. So due to that, and due to, you know, of course, the licensing and just the righteousness of things, he's been banned from Marvel, but he did do this cover. Is this stolen artwork? I don't know. But damn it, I love it. I gotta be honest. When I seen it, again, this is another one, man. The hues, the color scheme, the purples, even the title. The title was pink, if you guys can see that. But the title being bright ass pink is just a book that really stands out. Like I said, it just couldn't be avoided, man. I had to pick that up. It's the only DC book I got this week, though. I promise. It's the only one I got this week, right? So next, I'm gonna get into. If you guys see me last week, I was actually on live with a couple of guys, a couple big names in the comic community. Huge salute to these gentlemen. They're big honchos over in the Symbiote Venom League. My man, Old Man Venom, a guy named Karate Kevin, shouts out to him, and Mr. Gold Collectibles. Now, these three gentlemen are some of the most knowledgeable guys and some of the big home run hitters when it comes to collecting books. I was privileged enough to be online live with those guys. We were just showing covers. Not really a huge, competition, but just, everybody showing some of their favorite books. And I'm showing you guys why I am one of those members of the Symbiote Elite. Now, I had to keep it going with this right here. Boom. Agony. Now, this is one of the children of Venom. It actually took place in the 90s when these symbiotes were created. The suit did not have them. They were actually like extracted from the suit. But this right here is one that we very rarely hear about, to be honest with you. I think we probably hear about her right here the least. Like, I don't think we really hear too much about her at all. But throughout history, this has actually been one that definitely stands out. This book released. Oh, this cover is killer, bro. This cover is killer. You see stuff is blowing up in the background. She can set some shit on fire. And if you guys cannot tell, she's actually purple. But the red that you guys see over, this is an extreme Carnage. So if you see like the blood over her name, that's because of Carnage. So it's kind of like Carnage is in possession of her. But this is a crazy good cover. And this is actually the regular cover. So this is the most accessible cover for anybody. If you like this, you want to grab one, definitely, hey, I recommend it. Go out and grab one. But this is the regular cover by an artist named Scon. Again, bro, as soon as you see that, that's one of those that stand out. It kind of leave you breathless sometimes. You're like, yo, what is that? You get that pause for a minute. Now, this one is also for the same book, same interior, but this is a variant cover by an artist named David Nakayama. Now, say that 30 times over. Say it 10 times over. But David Nakayama is not a new guy. He's been around for a while, but he did covers for all of these symbiotes that they released in Extreme Carnage, except for Toxin. Why does he not have a Toxin one? I don't know. Maybe that was something with Marvel. But this one right here, I could not pass up. And like I said, hopefully you guys can see she's actually purple with the whole Carnage situation and things going on. She has primarily some red at the top. But yeah, man, I love this cover. Again, that's one that I couldn't pass up. Couldn't pass that up. So this one right now is from an artist that is seldomly taken serious just because of what he's been doing throughout the last few years. Doing these chibi, kind of chubby little kid characters and variations for every character pretty much in the Marvel Universe around now. But right now, this cover right here is actually one of my favorites of the week. The artwork is just, it's silly, it's plain, it's simple, it's straight to the point. It's never too much going on Scotty Young covers, but the artist Scotty Young killed this right here, man. She's purple. She actually has no red in her at all, and I'm also glad he captured that. So this right here is actually one of my favorite covers of the week, be honest with you. But this next one that I'm going to show you guys, this next one, this is definitely the book of the week. Definitely everybody's not walking around with one. And definitely thank my store. Shouts out to Tim and the guys over at New Dimension Comics, because without them, honestly, they would make my collecting and my hobby and me even doing videos make it a lot harder for me. So thank these guys over there. I ordered this book. I was hoping that I would get it. We're talking. He's like, oh yeah, man. Sorry, maybe somebody else got it. And I'm like, what? Lo and behold, it was there for me though. And this right here is definitely the book of the week. Boom. I'm going to give you a view, not just a peek. Book of the week. I'm going to give you a view, not just a peek. Extreme Carnage Agony 1 in 50. Which means the store had to order 50 copies to get this one variant. So this right here is definitely not a book that you're going to see every day. I actually would love to get this purple label. As you see, it's crazy because this doesn't even really look like a bunch of symbiote going on in motion. It doesn't look like anything. To me, it looks like fire. But that lets you know how serious the cover is. It's fire, bro. It's purple flames going on right here. So I had to get this one. You guys can see how excited I get when I do videos about stuff like this, right? It worked out for me, man. And I'm honored and blessed and privileged that it did. But this right here is definitely the book of the week. So if you guys can get one, how you feel about these? You like some of these covers? You don't like them? Did you get some of these covers? You got them? Or just let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, taking your time, and rocking with me. I am JFK. Peace and love, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.